Hello to everyone out there. I'm Poetic Heretic, and today it is indeed time to play some more Skyrim Special Edition. It's quite the dragon. Quite the dragon. Alright, so when we last left off, we were here outside of Windhelm, and I do recall we were on our way to Dragon Bridge to ask the people if they have seen the Moth Priest. So we're gonna go there. Just trying to think, is there anything else that we had going on that we need to deal with right now? 6 skeletons. Sated. Nope, as far as I can tell, we aren't good to go, so let us take this carriage to Solitude.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something? Where do you want to go?
Solitude.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there.
As usual, I feel like my microphone is slightly off, so let me see if I can fix that a bit. I think that'll do.
From the castle, I used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly what I imagined.
Amazing. Alright, it's 3:21 p.m. Let's see. I'm sure now we're tired or something. Am I right? Yes. Alright, let's just go sleep again at Tirishan, then we'll come right back here in a few hours and make our way.
Okay.
What? And make our way to Dragon Bridge.
Let me give you some room.
Just for good measure. I can jump up there. Thank you for moving, Serana. Let's read that vampire's sight. Okay, we don't have long, but we'll just, yeah, 3 hours just for good measure. Let's see. Yeah, that makes us just slightly tired, so that's not too bad. Shrine of Julianos. Do a little, I don't know, praying or whatever to that, I guess. Now, turn that off first. Back to where we were. Good. Now let's be ready with our glass mace. What else do we have here? Got a number of things. I know. That vampiric drain, which is always fun. But we really still haven't used our new Arctic Blast spell very much, so we're gonna use that. We have Arctic Blast. gonna see if I can do with less air conditioning right now so it doesn't have to click on constantly. Alright. Quite the rainstorm this evening. It's now 7:09, so we're good to go in terms of our powers and abilities. Green tea as usual. Oh, that doesn't look good. I don't want to risk harming my skeletons with that. Oh, crap. I need to go all the way down here and get the Vampiric Drain, and oh, they got it already. Go. The hell is the body? Oh. That's all it has. I think here. I almost want to activate Marked for Death, but I don't want to forget that that's what I have. But, I don't know. We're about to get to Dragon Bridge. Let's just see what happens there. I actually need our vampire sight right now. Maybe not. Not just yet, anyway. What the hell? There's something here. You know what? Send out a flame atronach. Let's use Frostbite. Oh. Wasn't too bad. So as you can see, dear viewers, in case you missed the previous stream, we have Dragnarok, the Apocalypse, and the Draugr have begun to attack small settlements throughout the land. So it has already begun. They're going to attack and keep attacking and keep attacking, keep attacking until there's nothing left at all. They killed this guy, sadly. Or maybe we don't care, I don't know. Lumber Camp Key. I guess I doubt that Asmodeus cares. He's just interested in taking his stuff. But that's what happens when the end of the world has come. Draugr here. Amethyst, oh nice. Sometimes they do carry goods, so that is helpful. And a cat. Now the cats are immune. They'll just keep strutting on by even with the chaos going on, so that's good to know. You
lost?
Do you know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragon Bridge?
A moth priest? I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about that. Try asking one of the guards.
one of the guards. Where are they located at? Where are they located at? There's one, I think. Guard.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Should get better knee armor. You know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragonbridge?
Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
Thank you very much for that. That was very helpful. Just testing the sound again a bit.
Till next time.
Till next time, indeed. Search along the road that leads south from Dragonbridge. That is what we shall do. Investigate the scene of the attack. Empire. Even a vampire's blood gem. Vampire's note. Capture the moth priest. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the moth priest to Forebear's holdout for safekeeping until I can break his will. Malchus. Feel tired already. Well, what does feeling tired actually do again? What are the detrimental effects? Sneaking -24, skills improve 25% slower. Oh well. So Serrano, do you have any thoughts on this?
Yes?
My fur feels charged.
Inigo. Apparently not. Alright, fine.
Mr. Dragonfly, do not worry. If we are struck by lightning, I will divert it away from you.
Oh my. Oh, hey there. Meek.
Mike was soul trapped once. Not very pleasant. You should think about that once in a while. Nord's armor has lots of fur. This sometimes makes Maik nervous.
Run away from us.
Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
You only gave us 2 statements. You're supposed to give us 3. Eek. Maik the liar, more like Maik the extra tired. Stuff. No, we need to. Let's try. No, not that. Blood seed. Use our blood magic. You can actually see a trail of blood here as well. Leading to this domain. Get the blood. Oh, here we go. Oh, it resisted it. Of course it did. You know what? How about this? Have a flame metronome. Frostbite. that actually works. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, one moment I want to use one spell, the next moment I want to use a different one. I don't know. But anyway, we have arrived. Forebear's Holdout. So here we all are. Okay, in this place, I'm gonna equip Marked for Death, and I need to remember that that's what I have. Oh.
Who's there?
Well, that didn't take long. So much for using some archery or something from here. Catching them off guard. Here they come. See if I can just quickly. Okay. Thank you. Wait, what the hell's going on? Is there friendly fire? Are they? No. Okay, good. Vampiric Drain. Oh wait. Let's be smart about this. Use some oak flesh first. Hello, armored troll. My necromancy skill is increased. Okay, you need to dodge back, dear Asmodeus, and more Dawnguard wretches. Yes, get him, my zombie beast. If I can just... Oh, crap. Well, that's not good.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know until we get him out of here.
What is happening?
I'm working on it.
They're casually talking, but
What do you think?
they're moving in to attack us.
You will not be walking out of this.
Hang on. Why don't you select this enemy? Thank you. Drain these wretches. Oh shit. I can't fucking move. Alright. Let's turn the vampire sight off for a bit. This fire lighting things up. Okay. Loot some bones and everything. Be well on our way now. All our skeletons survive that. Good. Those fire rituals, they work. Search the burnt corpse. Get 9 gold. How nice. Yeah, I know you're tired, Asmodeus. We must push forward. Any other bodies around here? Panic. Where is the other? Oh, right. There are like so many more. I don't. I mean, weren't there? Here we go. Dawnguard. Right hand, steel bolt. Let's see. Oh boy. You know what? I need more air conditioning, after all. There it is. We have a magic barrier. Malchus. Vampire armor of destruction. I guess we could sell that for a good price. Waystone focus. Okay. Something tells me this could get intense, so I'm going to make some preparations. Let's quick save. And let's cast Oak Flesh. Thirsty, well, whatever. Elven Blood Sword. And you know what? Let's be ready with Marked for Death as well as Pale Shadow. If we can even use that. Alright, here we go. Oh dear. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, that was Inigo, never mind. Oh, he resisted it too. Oh, they're actually... Okay, never mind. All my minions combined their efforts and forces and got him quite well. Okay, good. So vampire seduction power on the Moth Priest.
I am not afraid of you.
You will be. There's seduction. Feed on him to make him my thrall. Okay.
Yes?
So I'm not trying to talk to you right now. Feed and thrall. Good.
By the divines, it's as if my eyes have been opened.
Yeah.
I am blinded by the light of your majesty. I must obey you. What would you have of me, master?
I command you to travel to Castle Volkihar.
Certainly. Where can I find this castle?
Off the northern coast of Skyrim, due west of Solitude.
I will set out at once then.
Good. Report my success to Harkon. Okay. There he is. What are you looking at, Serana?
Oh, what is it?
So I don't have any other things to say about these things, but, well, let's chat a bit then. Were you always a vampire?
That's a long story.
I want to hear it.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
I would guess it came from a Daedric Lord.
Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric Lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
Do you regret becoming a vampire?
Nobody's ever asked me that before. I don't know. I think mostly I hate what it's done to my family.
Oh. Jeez. How has it affected your family?
Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
Asmodeus be more likely to say here. I'm not gonna say curing yourself when he himself is a vampire. He's not gonna think of it like that. I guess he'd be more likely to ask, are you alright?
I will be. Just give me a little time.
So be it. What's the deal with this wretch? Oh, more bones. Good. Also, let's see here. Oh, hey there, bum number 1. Welcome to the stream. I wanted to see, I wanted to confirm that our thirst is now sated, thanks to feeding on Dexian Efficacy. That's good. We are still tired, though. Let's see, 2:18 a.m. I mean, there's coffins here. We could just sleep here. Fight any werewolves yet? Can they take you out one-on-one? Not fought any werewolves yet, so I don't know. I don't know if they could take me out one-on-one or not. Maybe, though. I don't know. Two gold, silver ring, staff of fury. Probably just sell that. An elven mace, damage of 20. Wait. What's that compared to our glass mace? Glass mace damage of 21, right? Glass is a bit better. Okay. Well, whatever then. Although, wait, how much are those worth? Probably not worth taking and selling. Let's see. Isn't the Dawnguard Werewolves? I thought they attacked the vamps from this DLC since that is their shtick. No, they're not, as far as I know. I mean, that would be more the companions that are werewolves. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not aware of any Dawnguard that are werewolves. Though I don't know everything there is to know about them. I haven't really played on the side of the Dawnguard very much. But no, I think that's the companions. But wait a second, before we sleep in the coffin, what's our carry weight? 276 out of 320. Well, whatever. We'll just sleep here in the coffin, and that'll be that. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. Close enough. Begin feeling rested and a surge of vampiric power. Now wait a minute, I forget what that does. I think, isn't that like resist magic or something? Yes, increases magic resistance by 10%. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go. Report our success to Harkon. And in the meantime, let's see if we come across any more corpses to loot from before. This one right here. Amethyst. bones. We are getting a crap ton of bones. That's actually probably what is taking up our carry weight the most, but that's okay. We can go deposit them, but... Oh, right, we didn't get to sell that stuff yet either. Jeez. Well, I mean, fortunately, we can teleport back to Tirishan at any time, and thus, therefore, sell things at any time, so... Well, and store things, too. So, I guess we don't really need to worry about that right now. Continues to storm. Let's see what all we have here. And that should be good, I think. .40 p.m. Are you level 21? A few days ago you were 4. I know. Yeah, I think part of it is all the necromancy that we've been doing. Like every time we create a new skeleton or something like that, our conjuration skill tends to go up. So yeah, one can level up pretty fast that way. But eventually, playing this way, we'll have our conjuration skill maxed out at 100, and then we'll have to, well, then our leveling up will slow down significantly. We'll have to level up through other ways, other means. Guess they don't want to talk. Alright, fine. The Draugr are continuing their assaults on the people. Were you a fan of the level up system in Oblivion, where you had to raise 10 strength skills to have a 5 attribute increase on strength? That specifically with the strength skill, well, I mean, that was a little bit difficult to, like, get enough carry weight in that game, I remember. Increased a lot of different skills, your attribute points would... hang on, it's disappearing. Would be diluted. There's a lot of different skills, your attribute points would be diluted. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that was... I mean, I didn't mind it. I thought it was kind of an interesting challenge, actually. Because I'd always have to... Well, frequently, with the types of characters I would play, I would find myself in situations where I had to make some tough judgment calls as to... like, how I was going to... increase the attributes when I leveled up. So I don't know. I found it interesting. I mean, I can see, like, maybe if some people think it's a bit flawed or whatever, but I found it to be an interesting challenge for the most part. And while I like Skyrim's leveling system, in many ways, I often think I like Oblivion's leveling system a little bit better, just because, I don't know, it made you think more, I guess. there's like more planning that had to go into it and stuff like that. But I like both systems. I loved it personally. I had a notebook in my teen years with notches for skills like you would notch days on your prison wall. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, I think when I first played Oblivion way back in the day, I was a little overwhelmed by all of it, by that whole system, and it took me some time to learn how to work with it and everything. But once, I don't know, the years passed and I got more and more used to it, I found myself really liking it. Especially, I don't know, for some reason, once I got a little bit older and developed a greater appreciation for role-playing games, and then sort of like going back to Oblivion, I found myself really appreciating it. I'm like, ooh, this really creates an interesting dynamic and like an interesting mental test. See, can I level up my character effectively? So yeah. Guess you could say the leveling system in Oblivion grew on me over time. PM, still plenty of nighttime left. Rain mixed with snow, making things slushy and wretched. Did you hear they are making Oblivion in the Skyrim engine? I did, yeah. Looks gorgeous. Sadly, the lead dev's fiance died suddenly. Oh no, that's sad. And progress is halted for a few years. They say they are 80% done as of 4 months ago. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with that like a whole lot, but I have a little bit, and I've watched some of their like development diaries and stuff like that, and it looks really interesting to me and really, well, as you say, gorgeous. Like, I definitely find myself wanting to play that game and see what it's like. I guess I'm just, I don't know, hoping that, well, when it does come out, that, I don't know, there aren't any complications or anything, that basically my computer can run it well and everything, which I guess it should be able to. But yeah, I wasn't so sure when I first heard of the concept of Sky Oblivion, but then like looking into it more, I can see why that's a very appealing thing. Oh, and cringy music coming in 3, 2, 1 now. We have returned. Castle Volkihar. But I also like, especially with Sky Oblivion, how they're adding a bunch of new, like, custom content and stuff like that. And I don't know, from the looks of it, sort of remaking Oblivion the way that like it should have been made, maybe, one could argue. Some people are also making Skywind, not sure if they're the same people. Yeah, I think I've heard of that too. I don't know much about that though. So I wonder what that'll be like. Anyway, I guess it's time for the show to begin here very soon.
Well done. Somehow I knew it would be you and Serana who found our moth priest.
I have made the moth priest my thrall.
Yes, I see that. I trust his capture was not too difficult a task.
I mean, they were a little bit of a challenge. But honestly though, like, let's be serious. They basically pose no threat, so... Yeah, the Dawnguard tried to stop me, but they posed no threat.
I wish I could have been there to hear the sounds of
Go
their
cocky.
screams.
Yeah.
Well, your thrall awaits, and we have given him the Elder Scroll. Command him to read it, and let us hear the words of prophecy together.
Yeah, Asmodeus seems like a cocky type of vampire. Seems like the cocky type. After all, his name does mean like demon of wrath, and also I think king of the demons or something like that. Just from what I googled.
Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here.
I have a new task for you, Thrall.
Of course. What is it that you need me to do?
You must read an Elder Scroll.
Ah, yes, the Elder Scroll. I admit, I am looking forward to this.
Then you may begin your reading.
Of course, Master. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
So that's it.
That was not as useful as I would have liked. Even so, you did well.
Do you know where these other scrolls are?
My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long, and we are so very close now. I can wait a bit longer.
If you need
Chasing
anything,
echoes.
say the word. I can still forge a decent blade.
Speak to Serana, huh?
Do you have a moment to talk?
What's on your mind?
That moth priest, Dexy. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
You have a favorite Daedra prince? Not really. I mean, I've been asked this before, I think, and for some reason Molag Bal comes to mind, probably just because of, I like the Mace of Molag Bal so much, that weapon in Skyrim. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really have a favorite. Why didn't you say something earlier?
Didn't want that lot getting wind of it. Especially my father.
Do you trust Harkon at all?
It's not a question of trust. He's just obsessed with the prophecy. And from what I could tell, 1,000 extra years of obsession haven't made him any better. We should have found him a hobby. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
So where is this Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
Said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Sealed away like you were?
I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else?
Well, how about right here in the castle?
Wait, that almost makes sense. I used to help my mother tend a garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
How can we get in without your father noticing? And if you heard of Vivek, he was a living god in Morrowind and Molag Bal's lover. He received Molag's member so shape into a spear as a gift. Really? I did not know that. The only thing that comes to my mind when you say Vivek is the place in Morrowind, I believe. Later use it to stab the face of another Daedra prince, a great warrior. Wow, interesting. Yeah, I did not know that. Huh.
Trust me, I lived here a very long time and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Well, Serana, actually, I do have some things to do first.
Don't let me stand in your way then. I'll be at the dock whenever you're ready.
Thank you. You know, I swear, her name originally used to be spelled Serena, and now it's Ana. Like, I'm almost certain. Be to Serana. I don't know. Weird, but anyway. That's gonna have to wait a bit. Let's see, I'm not sure what quest we're doing next. I know we definitely need to go, like, sell some things and all that. But let's take a quick look here. We could finally go find the copy of Glories and Laments. That would be appropriate enough to do in the near future, I do think. Let's see here. Rings of Blood Magic, I really want to do that soon. This can wait, and then all this stuff will have to wait as well. Okay. Yeah, I think our next task will be to find the copy of Glories and Laments and return that to Urag in the Arcanium. Other than that, story does have some raunchy connotations. Molag loved him so much because Vivek was immortal, so he could be decapitated for Molag's specific... comments like to disappear. Bedroom escapades. Oh, really? That's so interesting. I did not know any of that. Huh. Well, nice to know that, that the Skyrim Daedric Prince lore is even more juicy and interesting than I previously thought. Alright, let's see. Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. And we'll do that at some point. What's this again? Oh, yeah. We should indeed do this first, like, main Dark Brotherhood quest soon as well. Morning never comes, so we'll probably do that. That might even be the very next one we do after we find this book. And then maybe Rings of Blood Magic after that. But, Iron Hammer and Ankle Barrow. Now, Glories and Laments, that's in Heimar's Shame. I don't think that's near either of these, right? Right, okay. So, Heimar's Shame. Focus on getting there. So I guess the best way there would be to go to Whiterun first. The reason the city is named after him is because he stopped a meteor from crashing into Morrowind. Hang on, it's disappearing on me. And even though he could make it disappear in his hubris, he left it float. Really? So he stopped it from crashing, but then he left it float. Huh, that's funny. Showing his powers and abilities. He said he would crash it if the people of Morrowind stopped loving him. Interesting. Sounds like something that an entity in that position would do. So yeah, from here we're gonna head back to Solitude area, take a carriage from there to Whiterun, and then make our way to Heimar's Shame and get this book. But first, we must teleport to Tirishan and quick save. That's why I have so many refugees in Windhelm. It did crash. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know that either. So that's where the Dark Elf refugees come from, primarily, I guess, and well, maybe some of the others as well. I don't know. I'm just thinking of the Dark Elves because of Morrowind. And back here we are. Okay, well, this will be a good time for me to take a quick bathroom break, I do think, so I will be right back.
Can you feel that? There's a breeze. This is creepy.
Okay, I'm back. Back for more. Alright. 46 a.m. We have some shit to sell and bones to store. Although, wait a minute. Let's look at those bones. Hey there, Soaring Eagle. Caw. A hearty caw to you as well, my feathered friend. So, we have at least 2 of each bone right now, it looks like. Oh my goodness, we're getting thirsty. Why don't we do some quick fire rituals to strengthen our skeletal minions, giving them even more power. Even though they're gonna expire before too long, but that's okay. The red matches your shorts, LOL. Oh, you mean like the red in my shirt? Yeah, I guess it does. I mean, I'm literally only wearing these shorts to be nice and comfortable. But yeah, I guess it does match. Let's conjure up an altar. And we are going to perform a fire ritual. Hell yeah. The glaring red in the game. Glaring red in the game. Must have been back in that other room. I can't like mentally place it right now. But yeah, I guess it would. They're kind of almost look more like a red orange. I don't know how they look on camera on different screens, but here's another fire ritual. Okay, so now that's a fairly good number of fire rituals, and our skeletons have been strengthened significantly, just as another reminder of what that does. It says right here, able to ritually burn one of each bone at a bone altar, strengthening all skeletons within 150 feet, etc., etc. Increases weapons damage by 15%, spell damage by 30%, and health by 50 points. This effect stacks. So I can't even remember how many we did before, but then we just did 2 more just now, so we just made them even stronger still. So that's pretty exciting, I do think. Alright. March of Oblivion. Well, LOL. March of Oblivion? Oh, that must have been in the perk tree, I think. I don't know. But anyway, let's store the remaining bones. Save them for later. And then we shall sell some things. Go. And this is how many bones we have so far. Quite a few in storage. Dig up them bones. Well, that's what we do. I mean, dig them up one way or another and dig them off of corpses, I guess. Alright. Oh, it's snowing out here? Does it normally snow out here? It looks different and unusual to me right now for some reason. But anyway, let's sell things to our favorite merchant.
There's something you need.
I have some things to sell.
I can hardly wait.
Neither can I. Very morbid, and I thought the cannibal perk was a bit much. Yeah, cannibal perk. I need to look at these perks that you guys are talking about. IRL necromancy isn't as dire than in games, but there are touches of truth to it. Oh yeah, I watched a video about that one time, but I can't remember much from it, to be honest. But just like, I don't know, like necromancers that have lived in the past, allegedly, and some of the things that they would practice, and that which is portrayed in games, of course, is like, you know, way out there compared to what actually went on. I mean, obviously it would have to be. This is kind of like supernatural stuff and everything. It's Fallout 3, you can sneak on bodies and eat them for HP, but it really lowers your karma / rep. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I did play Fallout 3 a number of years back, but I don't know if I ever got to that perk. You could say it's occultic. Winking tongue face. That is a good word for it. It's true. Okay, we can sell the Staff of Fury. Can you imagine if I gave this staff to Inigo, though, and he just started, like, casting it on all these enemies and just made them all, like, furious all the time? Better not do that, though. Alright, Vampire Armor Destruction, 2 of those, sell that. Sell that. Oh, that looks like the kind of book that we should store and read sometime. Don't give him the Wabbajack. Yeah, that would be even crazier, you gods. You see, Inigo, though, he'd probably like it. He'd probably want to, like, do all kinds of crazy, unexpected things with as many enemy entities as he possibly could. You know, and talk to Mr. Dragonfly about it and everything else. Lent of Kinnereth. Are these amulets always this beautiful, or is this a mod? I don't know. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. I'll hang on to that. Hang on to that too. Sell that. Doing the waffle, it's a fragile state of mind. The show, probably. Jeez. I like the voice acting on him. Funny, he does a number of characters, including Lucien LeChance as well. We have 3 Vampire's Blood Gems. You know what? I'm gonna start storing those in case they're useful to us in ways that we do not now suspect. Sell all this stuff. We now have 3,177 gold and counting. That's very exciting. And looks like that's it. It's a Vampire Blood Gem. That is my question exactly. I think it has something to do with, like, you can somehow give it to an enemy vampire to make them an ally or something. I don't really know. I haven't used them at all thus far in any of my playthroughs, but I'm gonna hang on to them just in case I figure out how to use them and decide that I want to at some point. I wonder if there's a good place to put it in here. Ingredients and all that. Drawers. I'll just put them in these drawers. How about that? There we go. Okay. The Vampire's Blood Gems in the drawers in case we need them. Very good. Now let's, come on Skelly, get up here and get some sleep. That'll be close enough. Hope everyone here is well. Thank you. I hope you and all the rest that are here are well as well. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, from here we will head back to Castle Volkihar and oh right, Silly music plays even when we teleport back here, you gods. I will utilize the Bloodstone Chalice or whatever. If I could get a partner in my life, I'd probably feel better about a lot, but nonetheless. I'm sorry to hear that, Soaring Eagle. Well, I hope that you can do so. I'm sure that you can, sooner or later. As someone who studies the nature of time and cycles and all that kind of stuff, it is my perception that these types of things tend to come sooner or later. So let's activate the Bloodstone Chalice. Blood of the Ancients added. I mean, if it makes you feel better, Soaring Eagle, I had a partner, I had a boyfriend for a very short period of time just recently, like within the last couple of months, let's just say, and it didn't last for very long, and now I want to just stay single. So it's like, I don't know, it's not all it's cracked up to be, but that's another subject. By the way, there's some games that have white necromancy besides black necromancy. Black is raising zombies like you, but white is turning dead tissue into living one, like Medic Mages. They're good people. Oh, that's interesting. I'd like to hear like about what some of those games are. Huh. Interesting. For now, I'm not even sure my chart aligns with me getting love at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to do a thorough analysis of things to give you any information on that, but yeah, generally speaking, I can say that like that is a thing. I mean, I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna lie and just tell people what they want to hear. Like, sometimes just plain are better than others for finding love, for doing better in one's career, for, you know, health-wise, like all these kinds of things. So it really depends on a lot of different factors and a lot of different cycles that are always ongoing. Even though White Necro is Arcana, Magic, and Steamworks, pretty old. Thank you for letting me know that. I might have to look into that. I did look up that Vampire the Masquerade game, by the way. Like, not long after you told me about it, and it does look really intriguing, so I might try it out sometime. But, you know, one thing at a time, I guess. Let's see, find the copy of Glories and Laments. Right, we need to get back to the Solitude area. Take a carriage from there. Inigo, I hear you coughing back there. Let's see. I guess we'll stick with those things. Yeah, so sometimes, since we will indeed be traveling back and forth from Castle Volkihar a lot, I might transform into a Vampire Lord just to speed up the traveling, and in some extreme cases, possibly, maybe, just maybe, I might even fast travel a little bit to speed that up, because at some point even I get a little bit impatient with all of that. Vampire released at the same day as Half-Life 2 and bombed as a result. Almost nothing was done on it after launch. Oh, that sucks, jeez. Half-Life 2, that's a game I feel like I've heard of many times, but I know next to nothing about it. Sometimes I want to say to my life, with the eternal flame you are reborn. Ella, probably. Who's that? With the eternal flame you are reborn. That's beautiful though. Hella cryptic. True. A stereotyped version of the goddess Hel from Norse paganism. Oh, I see. Interesting. Jeez, for all the, I don't know, weird shit I study, there's still like so many, you know, gods and goddesses and stuff like that that I'm just unfamiliar with. I don't know of them. What does Aesir mean for the Norse? Quoting the Thor movies. Let's see. And well, I've been reading a lot of Zachariah Sitchin over the past like 8 months or so. So I've, as a result, become like somewhat more familiar with a lot of different like gods and goddesses of antiquity, but there's still like so much I don't know. Asgardian gods. Quick save just in case. Yeah, one thing you may notice is that now that Dragnarok is active and the Draugr apocalypse is imminent, that Radiant AI, speak of the devil and they shall appear. The Radiant AI quests and stuff like that have been disabled because it's like, well, when it's essentially the end of the world, people aren't really going to care about, you know, all that stuff. Alright, took care of those wretches, those undead wretches. Is that another mod? Drogmork? Yeah, Dragnarok is another distinct mod in and of itself. Kind of simulates a sort of a zombie apocalypse, but with Draugr, because it's Skyrim. Let's see. There you are, Draugr. Okay. That's also why the weather is so dramatic and rainy and stormy and everything now. Only version of Disney or modern movies that may or may not portray a god or goddess anywhere near correct from her followers. Eris, the goddess of discord and strife. Oh, interesting. And what movie was that, if I may ask? Sinbad. Let's see. Interesting.
Skin as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Sunlight is scared of me.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Whiterun,
Climb and back and we'll be off.
according to followers of that goddess. I see.
This rain will stop eventually. Always does.
Always does. This is the last of my green tea. The sunlight is scared of me, Heretic 2022. Well, I was speaking as Asmodeus. Not really as myself, but Asmodeus. Let's see, 6:15 a.m. Well, you guys know the drill. Back to Tirashan we go, to sleep, and then come right back here and make our way to Heimar's Shame.
Let me give you some room.
Thank you, Inigo. Considerate cat. 12 hours should be close enough. Hylar's Shame. No, Heimar's Shame. Somewhat ironically, it was actually the place that the alternate start mod started us off at, with it being a secret vampire lair. Now we must return there to get a copy of Glories and Laments or Urag in the Arcanium at the College of Winterhold. Here is my sword. There it is. No more getting head chopped off, lol. Probably not anytime soon, although sometimes I could almost appreciate a vanilla beginning, which is still an option with that mod. Honestly, be scared of teleporting if it existed. It's like a copy paste in which you die and a clone of yours gets created at the end destination. Yeah, same. I don't think I could do it. I think it would just be too weird to me. But fortunately in Skyrim, they are used to magic. Oh, Maik.
Some say Alduin is Akatosh. Some say Maik is a liar. Don't you believe either of those things?
Well, you're not running for once. That's a good sign.
Maik was soul-trapped once. Not very pleasant. You should think about that once in a while.
You told us that yesterday, Mike. I mean, your viewers of your stream are heretics. I wouldn't say that. Wait, where'd you get that from?
Nord's armor has lots of fur. This sometimes makes Maik nervous.
Mike has coin if you have wear. I'd sell things to Mike if he was buying.
Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Yes, of course, of course. Everyone is a heretic to someone. True. You know, it's funny, I'll let you guys in on a little bit of a secret, not that anyone really probably cares, but one of my topics on my list of video ideas for my main channel that I probably won't get to for a long time, but hopefully will eventually, is I am not a literal heretic, because some people take that name like too literally. So probably gonna make a video on that one of these days. Joke is you're a poetic heretic, so it's, hang on,
Liar, you should retire.
becomes obvious.
Eyes are getting old. You need a new supplier.
What? Inigo. You don't like Maik the Liar?
What is on your mind?
What's on your mind?
Talking to Maik wears him out. I am glad I do not suffer from the same affliction.
I'm glad of that also.
Okay, let us get back to it.
Oh boy. Sorry, I tried to be funny. No, you're good. I don't always like get jokes when I'm streaming, because I'm like, my mind's all over the place. I mean, Mike is a vamp to have lived this long. Yeah, maybe that's the reality with that. Because, like, I mean, he existed, what, 200 years ago in Oblivion? He would roam through Cyrodiil. And was he in Morrowind? I guess I wouldn't know. What is the best... Yeah, I guess through Riverwood. Okay. Did you ever do the Dark Brotherhood, or even bother to... Hang on. Even bother to locate the start of it? Do the Dark Brotherhood in this playthrough? Yeah, that's like one of our quest lines. We're gonna do the first main quest of that soon. So yeah. That is indeed something that is underway with this character. Maybe Maik is a title that gets passed around from troll to troll. That would also make sense. King Grendel the Kind, LOL. Yeah. Which for us was Grendel the Mysterious. Draugr Scourge. Let's see if we can lay waste to this Scourge. Draugr.
Dramatic.
Yeah, that Grendel the Kind is harder to kill in this. Inigo reassuring Mr. Dragonfly as usual. That's good. Hear them out there. Oops. Is it so hard to search? No, it's whatever. I think it'd be funny to have a Wood Elf Maik because they ran out of Khajiit, and because he's a liar, he says Maik has always been a Wood Elf. Always been an elf. Yeah, that would be funny. Uh-oh, that's not good. Hang on, I'm scared I'm gonna accidentally attack an ally. Jeez. That was quite the battle. Just got Maiked. Oh, jeez. We do see Maik a lot this playthrough. Always showing up, but he's usually running somewhere. He's on the run. But from what, we do not know.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a Nord village.
Oh my. Are we, what is it even is our state of thirst and all that? We're thirsty. And it's almost 9 p.m. I'm sure we'll find someone to feed on soon enough. Line of bones. Yeah. Uh-oh. Draugr, strike again.
No sign of him.
Yeah, I've got a ton of skeletons. More and more bones all the time.
The living are right to fear the dead.
The living are right to fear the dead. I think a spirit just said. Enchanter's potion. Okay, I'll sell that. Gold, steel arrow. I guess the dead sleep too. I can talk to him. Right to fear my foot. The weather is terrible. Why can't I say that? Asmodeus fears no one, indeed. Uh-oh. We're even thirstier now. We're parched. What would happen if we tried to feed on the ghost? Oh, it doesn't work. Although, wait a minute. You know what? I think it's time to cook something. That being a potion of blood made out of human flesh. And 2 additional potions of blood from a human heart. Excellent. You know what? We don't need to feed on anyone in Riverwood, and I will soon show why that is. We are an entity of the Dolmen Haunt. Oh, here we go again. I really want my other spell, but I don't have time to get to it. Alright. Here we go. The Guardian Stones. It doesn't really matter which one we select, but let's see. Actually, I don't know if... No, maybe it's not going to work because we're parched. Ah, I guess not. We can't feed at the Standing Stones. Sorry about your short-lived relationship. Hope you've been okay since. Oh, yeah, thanks, Soaring Yule. I appreciate that. I mean, it's alright. It needed to be done. It was, for reasons that I can't really get into, or would take some time to get into, it was kind of a necessary experience. But, I don't know, worked out in the end. Also, it made me more clear about what I want and what I don't want. I just discovered them. I thought you passed through the Helgen ruins. Yeah, we did, but I think we must have taken a different route back to Riverwood, I believe is what we did. Yeah, I'm almost certain. But yeah, so like... the fuck even is it? Oh, it's not on here anymore. I guess because it's not active right now, but there's something called Dolmen Haunt where you can feed at Standing Stones, but I guess we can only do that when we're just thirsty and not parched. Anyway, let's see. I guess we need to go through Helgen. Oh, there it is, right. Yeah, go through Helgen to get to Heimar's Shame. Looks like. Alright. Well, hopefully we find some unsuspecting traveler out here, someone that we can feed on. Oh, here we go again. Suspecting wretch. Yes. Better loot the bodies, I guess, or at least check them for things.
My fur feels charged.
Good to know. Even more Draugr are here. And more Draugr are here. But hang on. They're getting more numerous. Fortunately, so are we. We don't even need to go into Helgen though, we can literally just go around it. Oh boy. There's even more of them. We should try some different attacks, like Hail Shadow. Okay, we need our pure drain again. Oh crap, that's not what I meant to do. They're getting more numerous than ever. Potion of alteration. Okay, there's even more. And even more still. Oh god. So many undead. Guess I'll take that and sell it. Let's see. Draugr have begun to attack small settlements. Still no indication of it getting like, I don't know. Still no indication of it escalating, I guess. Did you get a Bleak's Fall Barrow dungeon close to Driftwood? Bleak's Fall Barrow. Wait, what? Close to Driftwood. You mean Riverwood? Well, we went there earlier. Hang on. If I wasn't caught, I'd be halfway to Hammerfell by now. famous lines from a famous thief. Oh, here we go. This will be perfect. Got some storm cloaks.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Famous last words. Now, if we can just remain hidden somehow. Okay. Thank the gods. We remain hidden. Effing Stormcloak solo. What the? Wait, why are they attacking? What happened? Was I spotted after all? Well, my skeletons will take care of it. It's fine, whatever. You handle it, Skellies, while I loot the corpse. Good. Anything else? Nope. Okay, well, then we're done here. Killed one of their boys. Well, I know, but I was not detected, so I don't know how they... Or at least I shouldn't have been detected. It didn't give any indication that I was. So it should have been fine. I'm on for Asmodon. Well, this is true. I mean, at least we got to feed. That's what really matters. We had to kill a bunch of Stormcloaks in the process. I mean, Asmodeus doesn't give a shit. Okay, let's see. Yep, we are sated, and that gave us yet another potion of blood for a total of 12 potions of blood. Perfect. we are closing in on our destination now, I believe. Question for any characters. Heretic, do you add sexuality to the roleplay or nah? Just curious. Not to date, not that I can think of. No. Yeah, I can't think of, I don't know. I guess I don't have any like motivation to do that. You know, it's funny though, I did download a mod a while back, the Serana dialogue add-on, thinking that it was mainly just going to be a really cool add-on for her dialogue, as it's called, which it is, but it then turned out to be so much more for that, or more than that. And basically, it allows you to pursue like a romance quest with Serana. And because I installed it mid-playthrough, the mod kind of defaulted to Serana and my character that I was playing at the time already being like romantically involved, let's say. And some of the lines, some of the dialogue was just so cringy that I was like, oh god, like why did I install this? And then when I tried to deactivate it, I couldn't deactivate it because it made the game unplayable basically. And what the fuck did we just stumble into here? Oh boy. Okay, wait, is that it? Okay. Cringy in what way? Oh, just really cringy, like, you know, romance type of stuff that you'd be like, oh, you two should just get a room or whatever. At least that was my feeling about it. Like, well, without getting into anything like excessively cringy, like for example, you'd be fighting enemies and you'd hear Serana say, which great voice acting and everything, by the way, to whoever made that mod, like kudos to you. The voice acting was really good and lots of different dialogue and everything. I just found some of it really cringy. But she would say, she'd be like, get away from my boyfriend. And I'd just be like, God, that's so cringy. Like, but I guess, you know, obviously I'm probably in the minority about that. There's probably a lot of people that like it, and that's why it's a popular mod. I think it's fairly popular anyway. It's featured in a fairly popular YouTube video, and that's how I found out about it. But to me, I'm just like, yeah, this is not my cup of tea. I liked the additional dialogue options that were like not related to all of that, but I didn't like how, I mean, to me it almost felt like the romance angle was like forced. Like I would have preferred that it had been more like optional. I like seeing people play with mods, but I don't want to play with mods unless it's patches. I do like the games to be in the dev's sole intentions. Oh really? Like seeing people play with mods, don't want to play with mods yourself. I see, yeah, that's fair. I'd enjoy the shit out of that, lol. You would enjoy that, Soaring Eagle. Well, there you go. Maybe it would be for you then. Did Inigo just say his whiskers are freezing up? Oh boy. Guess we'll grab some of these things, or most of them. Oh, that was a nice necklace. Very corny and horny romantic. I enjoy it. Pilots like that, lol. I see. Draugr are invading the larger cities in droves. But I can understand how it can get cringy for some people aren't too mushy-feely people. Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't, I don't know. It was just weird. Maybe it was just me, but to me, it just felt weird. I mean, and it kind of also, honestly, it felt like it turned Serana into almost this, like, almost like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a parody of herself. Like, it wasn't the Serana that, you know, I'd gotten used to over the years anymore. It was like someone else. I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about this. Relationship plots should always be organic, so yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I've never played it like with that mod from the start, so it might make it so the romance is a lot more optional than I currently realize, but I don't know for sure. think romance in Fallout 4 is very forced and superficial. Myself, everyone is a bisexual polyamorous person because they didn't want to write character with explicit orientations and exclusivity. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I would prefer more, what's the word I'm looking for? More deliberate intention with that as well, I think. What the? Oh, they just reappeared, for fuck's sakes.
This way.
See, this is why I love playing with this mod that doesn't let me pause the game, because it's like there's so much going on at once and I have to figure it out at once. And even like, yeah, Inigo. Even with streaming, it's like the comments come in, the action is going on. It's crazy. I love it. Literally, I have no different reactions, just one reaction to every type of character. Oh yeah, that sounds very bland and not very fun. Hide Helmet of Illusion, sell that for a good price. That stuff. Okay, now no one step on that pressure plate, otherwise who knows what might happen. We're not like tired yet or anything. We're just slightly tired, okay. Let's, you know what? Questioning if I should even keep Hailstone favorited, because it seems to harm my minions when I use it. But then again, actually, you know what? My minions are stronger now. Maybe they can take it. Let's find out. Oh, here we go. Someone's here, all right. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. Hang on. Son of a bitch. Too late. Too fucking late, and now I'm thirsty, and that irritates the hell out of me. Here comes this wretched vampire fledgling as soon as they reappear. What did Inigo say? Take that and sell it. Wasn't aware of that stereotype. Vampire Thrall's satchel. Oh, we got some fogling dust. We don't normally get this, but we have it now. So that just drives me crazy, though, that now we're thirsty and already... Well, you know what? I guess I'm gonna drink a potion of blood, because that's unacceptable to me. There we go. For some reason I cannot type today. I'm sorry. It happens. For some reason there are many days where I cannot speak properly. Oh. The hell? Oh shit, that thing is way tougher than I thought it would be. I need to equip my vampire green again. There we go. And a ghost bat. My god. For some reason I assumed that wouldn't be hostile. I was like, oh whatever, it's not attacking us. Do that too sometimes, have to backspace like 4 words. Yeah, it happens to me too often. Especially to be honest, when I'm trying to record videos for my main channel. Oh crap. Like, you wouldn't believe sometimes how many times I have to like redo those and stuff like that. Okay, I think we, yeah, we just barely made it out of that wretched situation. Let's heal ourselves real quick. You know, my time's almost up. I don't want it to be up. But I guess all good things must come to an end. But as well as speaking in that gobbledygook. Understandable. Part of the US you live in, Heretic, if I might ask. Yeah, that's fine. You can ask that. I am on the East Coast, like the northeast region, basically. Well, I guess I can, yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania. I can say that. I'm in the state of Pennsylvania. Like, normally I'm a very private person online, but that much, like, that's, I think, is perfectly fine to say. I'm in the state of Pennsylvania. Can't actually take that skull. Okay, fine. Transylvania and JK. I mean, that would be better in all honesty. Is it hot there? It's really hot where I'm at right now. A little bit. I mean, I'm sure it's not as hot as in some places. Well, hang on. I actually have the temperature right here on my tablet. Well, it's only oh, there, just updated. It's only 24 Celsius here right now, which for those who use Fahrenheit is like, I don't know, mid-70s or something. It's not that bad, but you know, we've certainly had our share of hot days. Actually, I'm from Transylvania, in all honesty. Oh yeah, you've talked about you're living in Romania, right? Which my knowledge of geography could be better, I will admit, but I recall an association between those two. Yeah, yes. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, let us proceed deeper into this place. So I think this is so funny. This is where we originated as a vampire. Now we come back and they're all attacking us. It's like, hey, I thought we were like, you know, thought we were like bros or homies or whatever they say. 30 Celsius here during the day. Oh yeah. I mean, it was like that here. Well, no, it wasn't quite that hot. Not recently, but it's been like that here at times. So I know what that's like. 88 Fahrenheit where you are, Soaring Eagle. Yeah, that's like, that's right around 30 Celsius actually, I believe. Yeah, it's starting to cool down just a little bit, I think, with it being late August here, but you know, temperatures coming up. It's like seeing a lot of like 27, 28 Celsius, I guess, in the coming days. So yeah, we're still have quite a few hot days to get through, I guess. And oh crap, what are we about to run into right now? You know what? I think we need right now the power of a storm golem. Oh crap. Pennsylvania, close to where Lovecraft lived? I don't actually know. Although I think it might not have been far. I was reading about Lovecraft not that long ago, actually, but I cannot recall. Okay, we're gonna mark these wretches for death. Oh, that's not good. Wait, it defeated my storm golem? Okay, Skellies, attack already. These are some bombastic wretches. Okay, fuck, what should I do now? Better get my oak flesh ready, I guess. We got the vampire remains. What? Where We're under some kind of strange spell. Wait, did I cast Oak Flesh? That distracted me there. Vampiric Drain. Okay, here we go. Alpha Garcane. Resisted it. Okay, I think... Well, we're not exactly good because... Now there's friendly fire. No, don't kill my minions. Hang on. If I can just conjure something else. Hang on. Flame Metronaut. Jeez, what the hell was all that? Okay. Live somewhere in New England. Yeah, it's funny. I was reading about Lovecraft not even that long ago, like a few weeks ago, but I can't remember. On your feet, lazy bones. Radiant AI, they say. Yeah. That was an interesting battle. Fortunately, all my skeletons survived. I guess those fire rituals really do indeed pay off. Just works, he said. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's search these entities. Garcane, Vampire Beast Blood, and Canines. Take those. Born in Rhode Island. Let's see. Yeah, I remember though reading he died some kind of like really sad and wretched death. Like where he was like, I don't know, tricked by some people or something. But I can't remember the details at the moment. But apparently there's a lot of misconceptions about him too, at least according to the essay I was reading. Grab all the goods now. Yeah, I don't know what that was like for you guys watching that battle just a little bit ago, but for me playing, like, it was loud. Like, those particular enemies made a lot of noise. To the point that I'm sure there's a lot of like weird sound distortion and stuff like that. But I guess it's inevitable sometimes. This one has a Daedra heart. As well as the blood and the canines. Alright then. My time is almost up. But let's search some more of the area first here. What's in here? An adept level chest. Died of small intestine cancer. He was scared of doctors, so he only got checked a week before his death. He was a wretch, as you say, loner, agoraphobic. Only his wife talked with him. Oh. Small intestine cancer. Wasn't he like hospitalized or something though? Because some people like, I don't know. They like tried to trick him into doing something and then left him for dead or something. I don't remember. I can't remember what I read. I just remember it sounded really, really mean and unfortunate. Like, wow, he didn't deserve that. You don't remember that? Interesting. Well, I read it in an introductory essay to like the complete book of, I don't know, like Edgar Allan Poe, the complete works or whatever. So I think it's a fairly reliable source. Or it should be anyway. these weird looking coffins. We're still not to the domain that contains glories and laments yet. Alright, fine. Well, dear viewers, this is probably an ideal place to conclude things right now. It's been fun as always. Let's see, we're still sated and all that, only slightly tired. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up here, but I'll be back soon, I am sure. Probably tomorrow to stream this some more, because it's just endless fun, and I look forward to seeing what the next adventures of Asmodeus are. Oh, I can see the sun having gone down. It's gotten like darker on camera, you can tell that as well. Nice stream, have a nice night you two. Hey, thanks Bum Number 1, you as well. And also Soaring Eagle, thank you for being here and hope you have a great night too, and thank you for being here, Bum Number 1. As well as anyone else who has checked out the stream, I appreciate it. So yeah, it's been fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.